7 signs to help you identify a fake website. Everything in the world is now online. If you're watching this, it must be you're probably spending online as well. There is basically a website for everything these days, and considering the fact that they've become so easy to set up, go public and start selling something, it's brought a severe problem with it. There are a lot of bad actors out there who just want to make some quick bucks without dropping a sweat. Creating a fake website for e-commerce has become a major fraud, and oftentimes a lot of innocent customers fall victim to this. After all, if someone wants to take advantage of you or lure you into giving you sensitive information, it makes sense that they would do it with as little resistance as possible. So if you don't want to be the victim to the next cyber attack, keep your heads up and watch for these signs to stay away from fake websites. First one, the SSL certificate. When you connect to a website, you're sending information out about your device, your browser, your location to the website you're visiting. This is why it's crucial to make sure that the site you're visiting is properly certified and has a valid SSL certificate. An SSL certificate ensures that the site uses proper encryption for your information. Now, fake websites often don't have a valid SSL certification because encryption is just as important as the certificate itself. Unencrypted connections leave too much room for someone to see what's being sent out, which is why it's crucial to check for the lock symbol near the URL in the address bar in any browser you end up using. If you see the lock symbol, the site is secure. If not, it's best to avoid it. Next, the spelling and grammar. Whenever you visit a website, take a look at its written content on the homepage or any other page. If a real brand or website is behind it, it will give extra care to what is being projected to its audience. This means that you won't see spelling mistakes, punctuation errors, or grammatical errors. They also keep site updated with latest news. On the other hand, scammers won't give much attention to making their content eye-pleasing. If you see mistakes in the site's content, such as sentence structure, grammar, punctuation, or spelling, it's best to stay away from such sites. A fake website may even try to disguise its location with the odd spelling or grammar, making it difficult to identify the site's true location. This applies to non-English websites as well. Ask why and evaluate its purpose clearly. Whenever you open a new website, ask yourself why you want to interact with it. If you're looking to buy a product or a service, consider why you chose this particular site. This simple step can help you weed out a lot of fake websites. Fake websites may end up having interesting names that create trust, but don't get fooled by just a name. Don't fall for catchy headlines, taglines, flashy branding, etc. Check whether the website actually serves the purpose. Look at other pages of the site and see if it is complete and makes sense. Most of the time, scammers won't put in that much effort to make every page as beautiful as the most scammy important ones. The pop-up payment question. You're browsing on a website and suddenly a pop-up appears asking for a payment. What do? This is a common tactic which is used by fake websites, and it's important to know how to identify it. Fake websites are made with one intention: to scam people. They may try to get your personal information, your OTPs, your money, your address, whatever it is. And such websites have plenty of areas for you to enter your payment information, and they will ask you for a payment before giving you out any other information about the product or service you're actually opting for. So the use of pop-up payment option is a way of forcing the user to pay without their knowledge. Now you'll be surprised how effective this is, and that's one of the reasons why in a lot of browsers pop-ups are disabled by default. But it's important to keep your eyes open for such scams and always be wary of any unsolicited payment requests. Have you ever landed on a new website and wondered if it's legitimate or not? Well, there's one thing you can check that can give you a pretty good idea: their social media handles. One thing that every website should have in their social media information is your Instagram accounts, your LinkedIn, your Facebook, Twitter, Behance, YouTube, any other links. When you click on it, you can see the person's profile. Scammers won't have enough time to create different social handles for their website populated with content. So if you don't see any social media links, that's probably a red flag. Now, even if they do have social media handles, do check their posts. If it's just a basic presence and not really engaging with a lot of people, it's a red flag. You should have good engagement, good amount of content going out where they're actually being being real and showcasing their product, their brand, their service. Suspicious marketing tactics. Now, when you're shopping online, it's important to be cautious of marketing language used. If a website claims that their product is the best in the world or the only product, one of a kind, etc., very weird claims, that's probably a red flag. This type of language is often used by fake websites to trick you into thinking that their product and service is legitimate, when in reality, it's obviously not. Another thing to watch out for is if a website is selling a product at an inflated price. This is a common trick used by both fake and legitimate websites to make you think that the product is more valuable than it really is. So always be mindful of the marketing language, and once you are on the website, do your research before making a purchase. If something seems to be true, it probably is. Website design. One of the most important indicators you should look for when checking a website is its design. A professional, legitimate looking websites will have a modern look, consistent color palette, font palette, image style, etc. Fake websites often end up having low quality images, inconsistent font. The design just doesn't look right. The reason is it's expensive to build up good professional websites. So trust your gut and pay close attention to the design of your website you're visiting. A professional website will also be consistent with the design throughout. All the pages, posts will have some sort of theme. This helps maintain a strong brand image, but a fake website won't be as concerned with this consistency. So keep an eye out for any inconsistencies in design. We all get calls, text messages from people asking to check out a website or buy something, but before you follow these instructions, it's crucial to evaluate the situation. Don't just believe in what you're told. Be critical, be careful. If you don't know the person or if you're not sure of its credibility, don't follow the instruction. It's better to just avoid. By doing so, you're not falling into a trap, and you're also not allowing scammers to fool people. So think twice before doing anything on the internet. Be vigilant and cautious when it comes to online purchase. Don't fall for random scams, stay safe, and always think before you act.